Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at what about your beauty is enchanting to others. Please be aware that this is a general reading with so many of you watching, so just take what resonates, leave the rest. We have 3 piles to choose from. For pile number 1, we have shell number 1. For pile number 2, we have shell number 2. And for pile number 3, we have the fairy crystal. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile, pick whichever one you are most drawn to. Hopefully by now you have picked a pile for yourself. If not, you can pause the video. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number ones. If you chose this shell, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at what about your beauty is enchanting to others. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you find yourself resonating with these messages, then please consider hitting the subscribe button. Also, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, bookings are open right now, but I'm going to be taking my last few readings for the year, and then I'm going to be taking a break from personal readings. So if you don't want to miss out, you can find my email address in the description box below. Okay, so as you can see, I've already pre-shuffled these cards. You have Sea Storm with Calm Amid Chaos. Then you have Poe with Time for Change, to learn something new and to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. Then you have The Faceless Ghost and The Haunted Girl with Ghost People, and A Clockwork Pumpkin with A Wonderful Idea, the aha moment. And at the back of the deck you have Fairy of the Divine Hand with Overindulgence, Distorted View, and Intoxication. So what I'm seeing firstly with your pile, this lady here kind of looks like a mermaid. So it's reminding me of, how mermaids have that power of being able, to seduce sailors and lure them in with their voices and their beauty in a mystical way. Perhaps you have this alluring quality that is quite enchanting to others. People see you as quite irresistible in a way. There's something about your body that catches people's attention. So something about your body is really alluring. Something about your voice is very alluring as well. And also your eyes. When I'm looking at this, sort of like mermaid's eyes, I kind of feel like you have very intense eyes that kind of you're looking through. If you wear eyeliner a lot or mascara a lot, it kind of enhances the way your eyes look. But if not, even if you go natural, there's just something about your eyes kind of being piercing in a way, also being mesmerizing, where people just want to stare into your eyes. And it's enchanting in a way because they just can't stop looking away from your eyes. It's almost like they're hypnotized by your eyes. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here. So, perhaps your eye color is beautiful, perhaps the eye shape. You could have very prominent lashes. Even if they're natural, they could look very beautiful. And I feel like if you do wear prominent eye makeup, it does enhance the beauty of your eyes, and that is even more enchanting. When I talk about enhancing the beauty of your features, I do feel like this pile does that quite often with makeup. So, you're not wearing makeup to completely change your features, but more so enhance the beauty of your features and make them stand out more. So, for example, I'm seeing someone here with freckles, and when you put on foundation, the freckles kind of don't show as much, and then enhancing them. Or I'm seeing someone with beautiful eyes, enhancing their eyes with eye makeup. Or, maybe someone here has prominent cheekbones and you enhance it with contour. I don't know what it is, but there's something here about enhancing your beauty with clothes. Maybe even the way your body looks, your body shape, like enhancing the right areas with clothes. There's something about that showing up quite strongly, and that's enchanting to others because it makes you seem even more confident in yourself, in the fact that it seems like you're not trying to change who you are, but just enhance the beauty that you already have. Some of you could have a bob and people love your haircut. Some of you could have long, dark hair or very curly hair or wavy hair. But I feel more so dark hair with this pile, like black hair, as we see here with these three women. Even if that doesn't resonate, that's just what I see for some people here. Even if you have dark brown hair, you could resonate with this pile. There's also something about your fashion style in terms of your beauty that's quite enchanting, because I'm looking at this little um swimsuit piece. I don't know what it's called, but it looks so pretty with all the beads on her, and it looks very creative. And over here she's wearing a corset. Over here she's wearing a really nice dress. So I'm being reminded of your style, and maybe you have a very creative or unique style, and people find that enchanting. They find it beautiful because they just want to stare at your clothes the whole time. You also have a calm looking face that relaxes people, and it is quite enchanting. With time for change, you could have perhaps recently made a change to the way that you look. And that can be small, that can be big, it doesn't matter, but maybe people are noticing a change you've made to the way that you look and are kind of like, I'm hearing fawning over it. Is that the right word to use? But it's kind of like they like the changes that you've made to the way that you look. So whether you've recently cut your hair, dyed your hair, um, maybe bought new clothes, maybe there's some kind of change to the way your body looks, whatever it is, there is some kind of change here for a lot of you that people are noticing and they are enchanted by it. With using technology, this reminds me of social media. So you could be very photogenic, my pile number ones, and you could catch a lot of people's attention and eyes through social media where they're kind of just scrolling and they're enchanted by your beauty, where they stop on your photo and they kind of just stare at you for a while. I pick up with this pile, even in person, people like to just stare at you. When you're sitting in front of a very attractive person and they're talking and you don't hear what they're saying because you're just so mesmerized by their face and by their beauty that you just like to stare at them. I pick up that people feel that way with you, whether that be on social media or in person. And these two faces also look like they're kind of staring at her, watching her very closely, observing her. So you do have people watching you and observing you because they like looking at you. You sort of put people in a trance with your beauty, where when they're staring at you, there are no thoughts running through their mind. It's kind of like their mind is empty. Spirit is showing me a brain that's empty. Because it just feels like I'm in a trance while I'm looking at you. I hope that makes sense. So that's what's enchanting about your beauty. You could also be very intelligent as well. I know that's not a part of physical beauty, but people could be attracted to your intelligence and your voice as well and the way you speak. You could be seen as mysterious in your beauty. Like your beauty has a mysterious quality to it, but you could also be seen to have black cat energy. I don't know why I'm picking up on that, but I'm hearing that. And there's something about your beauty where it's very memorable, and that's what's enchanting about it. Like, people will remember your face. People will maybe even dream about you. Um, and they'll just kind of like be reminded by you even when you're no longer in their life. So it kind of feels like there's always reminders of you, even if they try to escape it. And that is part of what makes your beauty enchanting. It's kind of like the memory of your face is burned into their head. I don't know why I'm picking up on that, but that's what I'm hearing. Whereas with other people, they maybe encounter, they don't find that happens. Maybe they don't even remember the person they encountered. You also have great ideas when it comes to the way you express yourself, whether that have to do with the way you do your makeup, your hair, hairstyles, fashion styles. There's a lot of creativity here and uniqueness and self-expression, and that is so enchanting to others, especially other fashion liking people. I don't know if I'm making sense. Other people that love fashion and love to express themselves see you, and I almost see them wanting to take a picture of you in their mind and almost like take inspiration from you because they love fashion too. So it's almost like you attract all the fashion girlies or boys your way, in a way where they want to take inspiration from your outfits because they find it so creative, like the ideas you use. And that is enchanting. You also have this don't mess with me type of vibe from your beauty and your look that is quite sexy yet intimidating at the same time. Okay? I am seeing a love potion in my mind, and I'm seeing visually, in cartoons where someone falls in love and then they have hard eyes and their tongue drops out of their mouth. That's what I'm seeing clairvoyantly. So your beauty could almost put love spells on people where you're not literally doing that, but it almost feels like they're under a love spell, and it almost feels like they have hard eyes while they're looking at you with their tongue, their mouth dropped to the floor. So that's what I see. I'm going to go ahead and add your tarot cards now. I also see not just like your eyes looking beautiful in general, but it's like your eyes always look beautiful. Um, like, Spirit is showing me no matter what mood you're in. Like, let's say you're crying, your eyes are still beautiful. Let's say you're angry, your eyes are still beautiful. Let's say you are sleepy and tired, your eyes are still beautiful. I don't know why I'm picking up on that, but I am. And I also pick up that a lot of people can get quite addicted to your presence and your energy, the beauty of your energy, if that makes sense. Because with the star here, you do have a very beautiful energy that people can get quite addicted to. You do have a lot of light in your aura. And I think this pile must be careful of energy vampires, people that love your energy so much, they just want to take from you. And it's not always intentional, but sometimes people can be energy vampires without realizing it. Um, so I don't want to focus on that too much, but it's what I see as a message. People could also find you quite intoxicating and exhilarating and, exciting to be around in a way. I find it funny that the tower is in reverse opposite sea storm. So again, I'm getting this vibe of don't mess with me, like with the lightning and the thunder. It kind of reminds me of, if you mess with me, there will be danger. Um, that can be quite sexy yet intimidating at the same time, like I said before. You also seem like a very powerful, independent person. And you've also restructured and changed a lot within your life to better yourself and better your life. So, on the more personality side, um, it's like you've improved a lot. You've transformed in your own way. You've changed things around with your habits, with, your lifestyle, improved yourself, improved your life. And that is definitely attractive to others when we're talking about, your inner beauty and what people are currently seeing there. With the Five of Wands reverse, it's almost like next to the star, I see you and you shine so bright. And I want to be jealous, but I can't even be jealous. I'm almost just impressed by you. So I think that has to do with your fashion style. Like I said before, it's like I'm looking at you. I want to be jealous, but no, I'm just impressed by you and I'm inspired by you. And I'm like admiring you the way you shine. When you look at the stars and you just admire the stars and there's no thoughts in your brain. That's how people feel when they look at you. So that's why I was saying no thoughts in their brain. And it makes sense now with the star. There's definitely this darker aesthetic to your beauty, even here with the star. I feel like there's so many people watching this pile with dark hair or dark eyes or, like a darker type of beauty, like a mysterious, sexy, irresistible type of beauty, regardless of gender. And with Aphrodite here, as we know, Aphrodite was the goddess that was the most beautiful goddess of them all. People could compare you to other people in the room and see you as maybe one of the most attractive people in the room whenever you're out in public. The lovers here also tells me that people could crush on you from afar or want to date you because of your beauty. Where they find you very attractive, they want to ask for your number, they want to get to know you, they want to take you out on a date. But there is still here this fear of rejection, because of you being so mysterious and giving off this vibe of like, don't mess with me. Um, it makes them want you, but it makes them intimidated by you at the same time. Like when people are attracted to you, and they may even find themselves daydreaming about you and what could be in your connection. The Hierophant also shows a lot of intelligence and wisdom and, you just being respected by others. So, that confirms what I said when I said people are attracted to your intelligence as well, not just the physical parts of your beauty. I'm now going to use some clairvoyance to see if I can pick up on any lost physical features that people find enchanting about you. I almost see, I'm trapped in a cage, right? This is what I'm seeing visually. I'm trapped in a cage and the door is wide open, but I don't want to leave. So it almost feels like I want to be trapped in by you. I don't know what that means. And I'm seeing a wedding ring, so people could see you to be marriage material or could see a person like you with so much beauty and almost like want a relationship to do with commitment with you. And maybe once they get to know you on a deeper level, they see that there's a lot of hope here of like what could be in your relationship with the lovers and the star. And there's this feeling of you being a very romantic person with a huge heart, and you always bring people peace and calm where they just want to be around you more. Like I said, your beauty inside and out is quite addictive. Your energy is addictive to others, where they just want more and more of you and they can't get enough. I'm seeing shorter heels or kitten heels and heels in general. So if you do wear heels a lot, people could be very drawn to that. I'm also seeing a hair comb, so there's definitely something about your hair, the way you style your hair. I'm seeing a present, a gift. So you could be seen as a gift to others, your presence as a gift, not even just with your beauty, you in general, and that is enchanting to others. I'm also seeing sunglasses. If you wear sunglasses a lot, then people could be enchanted by that, the way they kind of frame your face. I'm also seeing something about done that, like I already did that. So you could be a very innovative person where you think of like fashion ideas before anybody else does, or just creative ideas in general. And I'm seeing a setting of a date. So definitely a lot of people want to take you out on dates because they're enchanted by your beauty. But it also feels like I can't get through to you. Like you're almost unattainable in a way. And they could be projecting that. That could be true, just depending on who's watching. But yeah, take it as resonates. I'm also seeing a blow dryer. So definitely something about your hair. And I'm seeing the Leo sign. So, regardless of whether you are a Leo or not, people could just see you as confident. They could see you as bold in the way that you look. And it is very attractive to them. And that's, I keep hearing the word alluring. That's enchanting to others. So, this is what I have for you. I do hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my Parliament 2s. If you chose this shell, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at what about your beauty is enchanting to others. Please be aware that this is a general reading, so only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you find yourself resonating with these messages, then please consider hitting the subscribe button. Also, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, please find my email address in the description box below. I am taking my last few bookings for the year, and then after that, I will be taking a break from reading. So if you don't want to miss out, you can find my email address in the description box below, like I said before. So we have Fairy of the Highlands with It's Time to Be Brave. We have Candy Cane Angel with It's Time for a Treat. We have Mend a Broken Heart Fairy with Healing from Heartache. And we have Strangely Lonely with Holding On Way Too Tight. And you actually have an extra 3 cards that I wasn't expecting, but I'll add them in a bit. So what I'm first seeing with your pile or noticing with your pile is a lot of you could have like a light brown hair or, mediish brown hair or even auburn copper type of colors to your hair or red as well. Some of you could have highlights in your hair. It doesn't have to look like these ladies here, but highlights is coming through or coloring your hair a different color that may not be natural. So that's what I'm seeing as well. Some of you could have this type of look where you wear darker eye makeup, darker colored lipstick, like a dark aesthetic to your look, right? And some of you could dress in a very girly way. Some of you could dress in this more casual, comfortable, yet chic way. So that could be enchanting about your beauty in terms of the first things I'm noticing. I also see something about your nails or your hands. Even if you have natural nails, I'm seeing an image of somebody with natural nails that still look so gorgeous. Like maybe longer natural nails or, let's say you put nail polish on your nails or you get your nails done, people could find them quite enchanting. Maybe it's the first thing people notice where they want to look at your nails and admire them. And that could be enchanting about your beauty. I'm seeing a lot of people in this pile with like greenish blue eyes or hazel eyes or like a stormy blue or gray eyes. Okay. You could also look like a snack with It's Time for a Treat, where people see you as like a snack, very delicious, very tasty. They want a part of you in more of a sensual way, because I'm also hearing you could be quite tempting. There's also something about the blush placements or having cheeks that are a little bit more pink or having rosacea. But I see pink cheeks here, as we see in this image. You could have very cute big eyes that kind of catch people's eyes. I see that you have a very cute looking face with cute features. Maybe some of you more so have a rounder type of face, or like a baby face, if that makes sense. Where your face looks younger than most people your age, and that could be enchanting to others in terms of your beauty. It could also take a lot of bravery and courage to come up to you and talk to you and, you know, like flirt with you. Um, you're not intimidating in a way, but there's just something about you that looks so sweet that sometimes people don't want to mess up. So let's say someone has a conversation with you and they're attracted to you. They don't want to accidentally say the wrong thing and then you don't like them anymore, or, something that you take the wrong way that they didn't mean in a negative way. So sometimes people are afraid of messing up their words. They get very nervous in front of you because of how beautiful you are. They may even sometimes stutter in front of you or get very clumsy in front of you if they do have a crush on you or some type of attraction to you. Because Spirit is showing me a memory that I had that I even forgot about. From a long time ago, I was a kid and I was at my mom's office somewhere here. And anyways, there was like this other guy there that was around the same age as me when I was a kid, and then he kind of just like tripped on his shoelaces or something like that in front of me when he walked into the room. So I'm seeing something about that, like tripping in front of you, or being clumsy in front of you, or stuttering in front of you because they're so nervous. People could also get very flushed and embarrassed in front of you, but not like you're embarrassing them, but just embarrassed because it's like they have such a huge crush on you that they get all flushed and nervous and they don't know how to act normal. I definitely feel that energy, which is kind of cute. So yeah, your beauty makes a lot of people crush on you in a way that they don't know how to act. And that could be like your enchanting energy. Okay, so with healing from heartache, I do sense, along with strangely lonely, holding on way too tight. When you're no longer in people's lives, they feel lonely without you. They feel like they miss you so much, but they can never have you again. It's like I'm craving chocolate and you're that chocolate, or you're that sweet, but I can't have you. Um, so that's what I see. It's like they crave you like a sweet, but they can't have you. And they definitely feel lonely without you in a way they never felt before. So I see a lot of people from your past holding on to you, maybe even feeling heartbroken by you. Not that you intentionally caused their heart to break, because, like I said, I feel like you're a very sweet person, but maybe their heart's just breaking because you're no longer in their life, and they miss you so much. So I don't know why that's coming through here, but people from your past could be very enchanted by your beauty, where they hold on way too tight to your past memories. You have a very friendly face that is enchanting to others, and it makes people want to be around you and talk to you because, again, you have like a very sweet personality, but also sweet looking face. Like you look like a sweet person. And so I even see people wanting to be friends with you or just wanting to be around you because of that. So that could be enchanting to others. I'm hearing you're so nice to me, like in a way nobody else is. Like nobody's ever been so nice to me before. And so I see people just getting attached to you very quickly because of that. You could also be very spiritual and do a lot of energy work, a lot of healing on yourself, letting go of past traumas, things like that. And when we speak on a metaphysical level, when we're letting go of traumas, when we're healing ourselves, we do start to have this energetic glow up because we're getting rid of things that maybe keep us down. And I have seen somebody actually post about this on TikTok, where when they went on their healing journey, their face completely changed. This happened to me too. Over years of healing, my face has changed, my face shape has changed. Um, there's just changes to my face where I don't look the same anymore. So, the work we do internally can sometimes reflect externally. We have Snow Angel in the reverse with the signs are with you already. So you may be that type of beauty where people don't necessarily always compliment you or feel the need to compliment you because they see you out in public and they're like, oh, this person's so beautiful. They're so gorgeous. Like, everybody can see they're gorgeous. They don't need a compliment from me because I'm sure they already know that they're so beautiful. It's not that people don't want to give you compliments. Sometimes it can be like a bitterness of like, I don't want to give you a compliment because of jealousy or envy, but I think most of the time it's just a feeling of, I think you know that you're beautiful, but so like, why do I have to tell you? Like, because you probably already know. So sometimes you don't always get compliments from people, but then they want to give it to you, but they don't always know if they should. We have the Lantern Fairy with a clear solution. And we have Sewer Mermaid with your sensuality is beautiful. So you could be seen as very sexy to others, very tempting. I'm hearing a song that goes like, I'm a fashion icon, I'm a fashion icon. I don't know who sings it. It's that lady that sings, bitch, you know I'm sexy. Oh, don't call, just text me. I'm sure someone knows that song. It's the same lady. I'm hearing that in my mind when I look at this card. So maybe people see you as like a fashion icon, like something about the way you dress, is super appealing to others. Specifically, what about the way you dress, Spurred? I feel like you try looks that not many people try, in a sense. Because I'm seeing something about like remaining authentic to yourself and going outside of the norm. And that's not always bad. But there's this feeling of I'm pulling off looks that not many people can pull off. Or I'm doing things with my look that sometimes people are too shy to do or feel a little bit self-conscious to do where they want to, but they don't. I'm also seeing you could be seen as very trendy with your fashion style, and that's why people see you as a fashion icon. Maybe someone here literally posts, fashion on Instagram or something like that, or whatever. I'm just seeing something about knowledge with fashion or knowing how to make things look good. It seems like your clothes are cohesive and they match each other as well. And you're not afraid to think outside of the box and be a little bit creative. I said creativity with pile 1, but it's different with this pile. It's more so like out of the box thinking or trying things I wouldn't normally do, or trying things people wouldn't normally do, or pulling off things other people feel they can't. There's something very sexy about your body too, especially the hip area, the behind area, and the stomach area. Also, something about your legs are quite sexy. And there's something about the way you smell that is enchanting to others where they just want to smell you more. Um, like your smell is so delicious. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. Let's go ahead and pull your tarot cards now. Also with a clear solution, when I just looked at this card, as I said, let's pull your tarot cards, I was seeing a scene from Bratz. There's one specific movie where they're all going on like a fashion show or something like that, and they're competing. And something happens where somebody sabotages their clothes and they kind of have to go and redo it and add new ideas to it. So, for example, let's say somebody has a situation where they don't know what to wear. It's like you know how to piece outfits together for them, for maybe your friends. Just looking at their closet and finding something, and maybe they never thought of that. So I feel like your mind is very interesting in the way that you put certain concepts together to do with fashion as well. Okay, so this is something I noticed in your energy but forgot to mention at the beginning. I noticed it's in the intro when I was kind of just looking at your cards, because sometimes I do a scan over the 3 cards and I just connect and see what I feel, but then sometimes when I get to the pile, I forget about it. And I basically felt like these energetic goosebumps with your pile, and now I'm feeling it again. It's like your energy feels so good and light, and I think on the spiritual side, even if people aren't spiritual or intuitive themselves, they unconsciously feel your vibe and your energy, and it appeals to them in a way. And I think that it kind of mixes with the physical part where people are attracted to your vibe, but also your physicalities. Okay, some of you have bangs. Some of you like to wear highlighter and your face kind of glows a little bit and it looks so enchanting. Medusa here has this power of being able to turn people to stone when they look into her eyes. So maybe you almost have that effect on people, maybe not literally, but in a way where they almost feel like they can't speak when they look at you, like they don't know how to act normal, they don't know what to say in front of you, because it's just like they're so mesmerized by your beauty that it almost feels like they're stuck in place. They don't know what to do or say, because they're just so nervous, okay? And then Nine of Swords is at the back of the deck, so you definitely make a lot of people nervous with your beauty. Something about someone's eyebrows here looking almost perfect. Also, with the Ace of Wands, this confirms your sexiness with your sensuality is beautiful. So, Ace of Wands usually comes out when a person is very hot, when they have a lot of sex appeal. You know, that's what the Ace of Wands energy is. It's a very sexual energy, very passionate energy. So, a lot of people see you in public and feel turned on by you in a way. Um, Even if they don't want to. With the Seven of Pentacles as well, you put in a lot of effort into the way that you look from head to toe. There is this feeling of, I put a lot of thought into the way I look. Maybe even having a whole routine around beauty. So for example, skincare, hair care, or just doing a whole routine of first I do my makeup, then I do my hair, then I pick up my outfit, whatever order it is. But there's something about a beauty routine here, or people can tell like you do put in a lot of effort into the way that you look. You don't just put clothes out. You don't just put clothes on and walk out the house, you know what I mean? So that is the vibe I feel from this pile. And even if you do, it somehow just looks like you put in effort, okay? Ace of Wands can also tell me there's a creativity here and a sort of passion for fashion or the way that you look, a passion for beauty, like wanting to make yourself look beautiful because it makes you feel good, you know? So people could kind of see that and find that attractive. Just by the way you look, by the way you present yourself each and every day, they can see that you enjoy making yourself feel and look beautiful. It's not like, ugh, I have to wake up in the morning and do my makeup. It's like, yay, I get to wake up in the morning and do my makeup. It's so fun. Um, Maybe even sometimes fun getting ready. it's sometimes more fun getting ready than actually going out. So that's what I see for some of you. And with the apple here, it's like people want a bite of you, people want a taste of you in more of a sexual way. So you're very tempting. Yeah. Five of Swords can also represent jealousy, and it's on top of the Snow Angel. So some people do not give you compliments because they are jealous. And they don't want you to be even more confident in yourself. But I don't think that's everybody. Okay, so this is what I have for you. Before I end off, I want to close my eyes and get some clairvoyant messages to see if there's anything else I'm missing out on. Okay, so I'm seeing Cleopatra in my mind's eye, and obviously she was known for her beauty, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I'm seeing her have this very beautiful vibe about her. I don't know why she's showing up. Um, why is Cleopatra showing up here in my mind's eye? There's something about you giving off a royal vibe to do with the way your beauty looks. Like maybe glamorous in a way or very eye-catching, royal type of vibe. Um, I don't know if Cleopatra was a royal or not. I don't know anything about her, but I'm just seeing a crown in my mind's eye when I ask why she's showing up. So maybe some of you have past life connections to Egypt, and I'm picking up on past life connections to sorcery and knowing how to do glamour magic specifically for someone here, like learning how to appeal to others in terms of a spell work type of way. That won't resonate with everybody, but for someone here that does resonate with it. Or you just learned a lot of information about beauty in multiple different past lives. I'm seeing a moon when I close my eyes, so um moon reminds me of spirituality, energy. So like I said, there's something very beautiful about your energy, but lunar beauty also reminds me of somebody that has, well, someone here could have like a dark aesthetic to the way that you look, or a witchy vibe to the way that you look, and it's enchanting. Okay. I'm also seeing a book, so there's a lot of intelligence around beauty and knowing how to mix and match things. And, even if your intelligence just comes from watching YouTube tutorials, it's like you have some knowledge around beauty and how to make a person look good or yourself. So maybe some of you went to school for makeup artistry, maybe some of you learned about fashion, maybe some of you just look at online research about, what clothes look good on what body types and what makeup suits different face shapes and things like that. So I see something about knowledge that enhances your beauty because you apply it to the way you get ready yourself. So I think this is all I have for you. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number threes. If you chose this fairy crystal, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at what about your beauty is enchanting to others. Please be aware that this is a general reading, so only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you find yourself resonating with these messages, then please consider hitting the subscribe button. Also, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, bookings are open right now, but I am taking my last bookings for the year. So if you don't want to miss out, you can find my email address in the description box below. And after that, I will be taking a break from personal readings. So as you can see, I've already pre-shuffled the cards. You have the Dried Flower Fairy with Sweet Memories. You have Pink Lotus Fairy with A Time for Spirit. You have Voodoo in Blue with Back Off. dress of alchemy with release your power. And an interesting thing I just noticed is you have 11, 22, and 33. So you could be somebody that sees angel numbers all the time. But let's read into your beauty, okay? When I look at this crystal shape, since it's, has the shape of being a little bit thin but longer, it's making me think of height and weight. So someone here could have, like that model type of body where you might be very tall and slim in a way, or something about that for someone. Of course, all body shapes and sizes are beautiful, but it's just what I picked up on firstly. Or some of you could be very petite and short because fairies remind me of somebody that's like small in stature. Okay. I'm hearing pose, pose, pose in my mind, like someone shooting a camera and saying pose, pose, pose. So you could be very photogenic, and when people look at your photos, they are enchanted by your beauty. I'm seeing when I look at this card and how her eyes look almost closed but not quite fully. I hope you can see that. It reminds me of Marilyn Monroe. You know how she kind of has this sultry look with her eyes where they're kind of closed but not quite. I don't know how to describe that, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. So, there's something about like flirty, seductive eyes, and I'm hearing The Art of Seduction. I think that's a book, if I'm not mistaken. But maybe you're very good at seducing people in general, or seducing people with your eyes, or flirting with your eyes, or maybe you're just good at flirting with people in general. And then I see them almost like desiring you more, but then also, I see a vision of a man where, okay, let's say, for example, you're a woman watching and you are flirting with a man, and I see him kind of touching his top, pulling it, and like almost fanning himself because he's getting hot. So that's what I'm seeing as a vision. Take it as it resonates for you as per your gender and your sexuality, but that's what I see as an example. There's also something about the chest area. Um, Someone here in this pile could have a bigger chest area, if you know what I mean, because I'm seeing that visually, like someone with a bigger chest area, and then cleavage is showing, and people are, looking, um, desiring, finding you hot, or just the chest area in general. Especially like if you show cleavage, or even if you don't, the chest area could be attractive to people. I'm being shown Sydney Sweeney, how she has a bigger chest but smaller in body frame, in proportion to the rest of her body. So someone could have a body type like her. Something about your body showing through quite strongly, because I keep seeing different body types. So something about your body is alluring, is sexy. But I'm also seeing Halle Bailey, and she has like a very cute, beautiful face. So maybe someone here has a very cute face, or maybe you kind of remind people of her. Maybe in your personality or the way you look, for someone here it won't resonate with everybody. Or maybe somebody looks like a certain type of celebrity. Maybe you have a celebrity look-alike, because I saw Sydney Sweeney and then Halle Bailey. So maybe you remind people of like a specific celebrity. That could be for some of you. With most people in this pile with hair, there isn't necessarily a specific hair color coming through, because these figures all have different hair colors, but one thing I am noticing is they all have a middle part. So maybe a lot of you could have a middle part, and it could frame your face well, like the way your hairstyle is, like It frames your face well. Even the pieces at the front look good and frame your face well. Someone here could regularly go to the hairdresser, because I'm actually seeing someone sit in a hairdresser chair. So maybe you could go to the salon a lot and people can tell by the way your hair looks. Maybe there's something healthy about your hair, or you look like you cut your hair regularly. Even if you don't, there could be that assumption. Maybe your hair looks so perfect, like in terms of volume and everything like that, where people just naturally assume you go to the salon all the time. I'm also seeing something about the way someone puts on their wigs or weaves, but it looks very perfect on you and it matches you. Because I am seeing that clairvoyantly, like a video of, I'm seeing it almost like a YouTube video of somebody putting on their wig and then creating the little baby hairs, and yeah, that's what I'm seeing visually. So you could be very hot and sexy to others, yet also unattainable in a way. Yet also, it seems like it's not easy to get with you. It seems like it takes a lot of work. It seems like you're the type of person that rejects people a lot with back off. As I look at this back off card, I'm seeing a vision from Clueless when the main character goes, "Ugh, get off me," as if. And I kind of just feel this energy of like you just rejecting a lot of people, or people think you're so hot that you would reject them and that you are out of their league. Also, with Voodoo in Blue, there is a magical quality here. And I don't think you necessarily practice magic. If you do, then that could be confirmation. But I think most people here aren't necessarily. But I think this has to do with a magical quality or impression you leave on people. I mean, we have two fairies here and this Voodoo in Blue card, which makes me think that maybe you have this long-lasting effect on people that is almost magical in nature, where you're not necessarily putting a spell on them, but maybe you know how to stay in people's minds for a long time. Maybe you're very charming. Maybe you know how to flirt with a person and make them remember what you said forever. Maybe you show up in people's dreams, or yeah, they just can't get you out of their head, and it almost feels like they are under a spell, but they're not. Someone here could smoke, random message, but it's what I'm seeing clairvoyantly. Also with sweet memories, like I said, you're very hot, but people do want to create memories with you. People maybe want to create relationships with you, and this card came out reversed, so this tells me they haven't made memories with you yet, but they want to. Um, or they kind of imagine what it would be like to hang out with you and be around you, but a lot of people just feel like they can't actually come up to you and ask you, because what if you do reject them? You've had a lot of people that just kind of crush on you and never ever tell you. Um, And one thing I'm noticing here is they have the same looking socks. So maybe something about socks you wear, or stockings, or just accessories in general that enhance your beauty. You could also look like a fairy or look very ethereal in nature. I keep hearing someone here looks like a model, even if you're not, even if you disagree. Like, people think you look like a model, or you could be a model if you wanted to. And you also look very powerful and hot and sexy, and that's a vibe I keep picking up on. But there is also this magical, ethereal quality to you. I feel like a lot of people in this pile are spiritual, and I'm even seeing a vision of um, four women kind of dancing together in the woods and being free, and like, connecting to their spiritual side. So I guess that's just representation, a metaphor for you kind of having this free spirited energy that people are definitely attracted to. So you also glow physically because there's like this glowy energy behind her, and I feel like that's physically and energetically. Where it draws people to you. You're very magnetic as a person. Your voice could also sound very melodic or very harmonious. You can also seduce people with your voice and have a sultry voice. That's what I'm hearing. So let's get your tarot cards now. Someone or a lot of people in this pile could also be very into fitness and their health, because I'm visually seeing someone take a photo of themselves at the gym. So that could be for someone. Okay, so for your tarot cards, we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Four of Cups, we have the Devil, the King of Wands, and the Death card. And it's funny that the Death card, man, shows up with this fit-looking body, and I was speaking just now about health and exercise. So, maybe some of you could look very fit, the way your body looks, and people are definitely attracted to that and enchanted by that. I keep seeing the body, and okay, for the men, your body could look very good. Also, your Adam's and apple, your neck, your body. And for the women, I see something about curves as well. So I did mention more petite and slimmer body types, but now I'm seeing Nicki Minaj in my mind in her beautiful curves. So and I'm seeing her walk, and like her body is moving in a very sexy, scrumptious way. So I feel like there's something about the curves, the way you walk, the way your hips move for the woman. Maybe even for the men watching, the way you walk. And if you resonate with being non-binary, then I guess just take whatever resonates for you in the way you resonate with it. But with the devil here, people could literally get very obsessed with you. You may have even had to tell people to back off because they were getting obsessed with you, but you didn't want them or reciprocate any feelings towards them, where it was like unwanted attention. And maybe you've had to deal with that a lot in your life. Maybe you come across as seductive without even trying to be seductive. And maybe sometimes people take it the wrong way and think you're into them, but you're not. You're maybe just being kind or friendly, and they take it the wrong way. We also have strength at the back of the deck, so your body could look very strong, fit, and healthy, like I said before. But you could also seem like a strong and powerful person. Like you have this powerful presence and personality about you, like a big personality that people are attracted to and enchanted by in terms of your inner beauty. And I just see a lot of people being sexually attracted to you. And even with the death card, it's like hard to move on from you, even when things have abruptly ended between the two of you, like whoever you've been with romantically or even sexually. It's like it's hard to get over you, it's hard to forget you. That's what I see with the death card. And it almost feels like new people that come in their life don't satisfy them the same way you do. That's what I see with the Ace of Cups, Four of Cups, because Ace of Cups can be like new energies and Four of Cups can be boredom. Sometimes you look bored around other people and they try the most things to get you excited. And that actually makes them want you more, because it almost seems like, okay, if I'm just going to sit here and not do anything to entertain you, you are going to get bored and want to leave. So I have to put in the effort to make you want to spend time with me. And it actually makes people almost like chase after you when it comes to romance and things like that. I feel like you have no problem attracting people your way, but sometimes you don't always know what the intentions are. Sometimes you don't always know if a person just wants you sexually or romantically, because I do think you attract a lot of both, and it's what I keep seeing even in your tarot cards. Um, I just keep seeing attraction and romance and themes around that. So that is definitely what I see. I'm going to close my eyes now and see if I can get any clairvoyant messages, any last messages before we end off. So I'm seeing bracelets, watches, accessories, could be enchanting in a way or add to your beauty. I'm seeing Plankton try to steal the Krabby Patty formula from SpongeBob. So you could have a lot of people try to copy your look or try to copy you in general because they notice the way you're able to attract people your way. Because, Plankton was mainly, in my opinion, I'm getting this feeling of like Plankton being jealous of SpongeBob because customers are coming to them because they enjoy their burgers. And so it's like maybe people are attracted to you and, come up to you and flirt with you or are attracted to you in general. So then I see other people wanting to copy your look or take from your look and try be more like you because they want to attract people as well. Okay. You could kind of pull people towards you with your energy. Like I said, your energy is very magnetic because I'm seeing a sort of object, I don't know what it's called, and someone shoots it in the sky and it takes another object towards them and pulls it towards them. It kind of reminds me of those game machines where, in those machines where you put in a coin and then you try to catch a doll or a bear or something. That claw thing, it almost looks like a claw thing, but I'm like throwing it and pulling an object towards me, if that makes sense. So that represents your magnetic energy and how you're just able to attract people your way. Someone here is a gamer and people could find that attractive, or you look like a gamer, or maybe like you have that type of gamer aesthetic to you. Okay. Someone here could also be a tarot reader because I'm seeing tarot cards in my mind. And that could be attractive to others. Someone here could be a great cook, or people could just see you as very delicious, okay? Because I'm seeing like fresh bread that looks delicious. I'm also seeing a voodoo doll in my mind. So again, there's this magical quality where you stay on people's minds without even doing a spell on them. I'm seeing something about false lashes looking very good on you, or if you wear eyelash extensions. And I'm also seeing someone open their wallet and want to give you money. So you could have the type of attractiveness where people want to spoil you and give you money and pay for things for you. Um, it kind of reminds me of that movie, The Hot Chick, where she's so beautiful that she kind of just goes into the store and licks the milkshake seductively, and then the man at the counter says, "Don't worry, I'll pay for it." So it kind of reminds me of that energy of like um maybe people assuming you can get free stuff because of pretty privilege. So people think you have pretty privilege, pile number 3. This is where I'm going to leave your reading. I do hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Oh, I'm also seeing someone that reads a lot of books that could be attractive to others. Anyways, yeah, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.